Okay, Dutz, thanks for joining us. A late post-match from Bracknell because I had to run off quickly because of the late start. I had to get back to Amesbury. But we should put that right now. Bracknell, 2-1 defeat. A bit of a strange one, wasn't it? Tough one to take.
Yeah, kind of blessing in disguise. You having to rush off after the match, mate, because I wasn't in a good nick to do an interview. Really disappointed. First of all, credit to Bracknell. It's a really tough place to go. A difficult surface in a obviously different way compared to last year. Last year they had a really poor playing surface this time of the year through wear and tear on the grass pitch, and they've put their own 4G down this year, which is different to your conventional 4Gs that you're used to playing on. And no, it is a difficult pitch, and they're well adjusted to it. We weren't so good on it, but now take nothing away from Bracknell. Credit to them for getting the win. But yeah, I think we were masters of our own downfall in that match. When you go to a team that's second in the form table to us with the home record, it's really important that the defence is tight and we don't give them anything. And it was a really soft goal that we'd given them. It's very defendable, the first goal. Your basics of football, track runners, deny space in behind, and we didn't do that. And then obviously the second goal, last kick of the game, set play, players not doing the job that they should be doing, and it's a free header at the back post. So two really preventable goals, and something that we need to remedy quick. But look, it's one of those. We obviously tasted the sweet success of the last kick of the game midweek against Poole, and then obviously last kick of the game against Bracknell, we lose the game, and you've got to try and treat both of them the same. Not get too high with the win and not get too low with the loss. 6 points from 9 in a week isn't anything to be ashamed of. It's not perfect, but let's just stay balanced with this. It's a decent enough week.
Touching on that, you mentioned it very briefly there. Their home form at Bracknell is they've beaten some very good teams there, haven't they? They've got it's a bit of a fortress. We say we've got a fortress here, equally there. It's very similar, isn't it? Yeah,
and it's not a fluke. They're a very good team. They've got a lot of experience within that team, and like I said, it's a pitch that you've got to get accustomed to quickly, because it can catch you out if you don't. Obviously, they're accustomed to it. And we did okay. The performance was okay. We controlled large parts of the game. They let us control large parts of the game. They were sitting in and looking to counter. But you can't. The first goals are massive against teams that want to sit in and play counter-attack football, and we gifted them that goal. So, yeah, no, they're a very good team, and like I said, a very good home record. But I was just really disappointed how we defended in that game.
Going back to last week, we had a couple of departures. Harry Williams has gone to Swindon Supermarine, and also Josh Gould has decided to leave the club. What are your thoughts on those two?
Yeah, look, both players asked to leave the football club. Listen, they're all contracted players that play for me, but unless they're of value to the football club financially, it's very difficult to hold players down if they want to go. And Harry, he's got a young family. The travelling was hurting him, and he probably, truth be known, I think he probably just wanted more game time than he was getting in the end. And he's a fantastic player, Harry. I've got no doubt whatsoever that he'll go to Swindon and he'll score goals. But unfortunately, in the system that we play, the 4-2-3-1 system, we need that high energy up top for the pressing side of it. And that's probably not Harry's strength. Harry's strength is definitely poacher, scoring goals, but he just didn't quite fit our system at the minute to warrant the game time that he wanted. Yeah. So we wish him well, and like I said, he's a top quality player and he will score goals. I know he will, but just didn't quite work out. And obviously Josh the same. Josh has been fantastic since he's been at the football club in terms of his performances, but we couldn't be left in a situation we were left in where we're having to put Theo Lewis in goal. Ernie Unfortunately, he's been called up for some work within the forces, so we've lost our number 2 keeper, and we wanted to bring someone in and add that competition. And Josh felt it was the right time for him to leave the football club. So, like I said, no problems. He's done great since he's been here, but we're not going to hold anyone down. That's of no financial reward to the football club, and we wish him well with his future.
And Harry Lee, who was possibly a catalyst in that situation, he came in at the weekend and played very well as well.
Yeah, no, look, we're lucky to have him. He's a fantastic goalkeeper. He's proven at this level. He's proven at the level above for Weston-super-Mare, so really, really pleased to get Harry in, and I thought he was fantastic for his debut on that surface. And only one training session under his belt, he came in and acquitted himself really, really well. So thank Exeter and thank Marcus Flitcroft for helping us get that deal done, and yeah, really excited to have him over the line.
So as things stand, bit of a tough question to go with, but title hopes, how are they looking now, do you think? We're still in it, obviously, but it's not looking quite as rosy as it once was, is it, I suppose?
No, look, we're 4 points behind, and as far as I'm concerned, until somebody tells me mathematically it's not possible, we'll keep fighting, and I'll make sure that these lads keep fighting for the title. They're a good group, this group, and as you can see with the results we've had this season and the late goals we've had, they'll never stop. They'll keep going right till the end. So we'll lots of football to be played yet. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's a case of Chesham have got one hand on the title, and you know they're in a really, really strong position, and the rest of us chasing would need Chesham to collapse, a big collapse, but we're not the type of team to lie down. We're gonna keep pushing them hard and see where we get to after 42 games.
As an excitable but realistic supporter myself, I mean, we'd have bitten your hand off for the position we're in right now. Good possibility of finishing in the playoffs, and we're still in that title chase, so we can't really complain too loudly, can we?
No, I think, do you know what? I think I get frustrated with the group at times because as a manager, you've got to keep pushing them and keep standards high. But if you take a step back, they've come a hell of a way in such a short space of time, you know, for them to... you know, we're a club that were fighting relegation for the last couple of seasons, and now we're fighting at the top end of the table and really pushing hard. So it's massive credit to this group of players for all the hard work they've put in and continue to put in. There will still be a bit of reshaping to the squad between now and the end of the season. I think it's important that we finish the season strong. We've had just like most managers in the league, we've had poor luck with injuries in key positions. So it's really important that we make sure that we're fit and raring to go for the end of the season and the business end. And that might mean adding a couple coming out, but that's all part of the season. That's just the general behaviour between the beginning of the season and end of the season. Players lose form, players become fatigued, players become less motivated, and me as a manager need to spot that early and then make sure that we're getting the right people in to carry on the charge.
In these videos, we tend to suggest that we love to have the crowd behind us on a Saturday, and they usually don't let us down, do they? Poole this Saturday, they're not going to need much of a team talk to come and visit us, and hopefully our crowd are going to come and get behind us.
And now, listen, if you want to plug for that game, just stick the highlights on that you produced last week.
Me screaming at the end.
yeah, absolutely, mate. It was an absolute thriller, and no doubt Poole will be chomping at the bit to get revenge. It's a derby, isn't it? There's always been a bit of needle between Poole and Salisbury over the years, and no, it'll be a great game, fantastic occasion, and I'm sure the Raymack will be packed for that one. Yeah,
it'd be great to see you on Saturday afternoon, and we've got an early game on in the bar as well, so come along and join us. Thank you very much, and good luck for Saturday.
Cheers, mate.